Tesla Incorporated stock fell more than 3% late Monday, after the Silicon Valley electric car maker reported mixed first-quarter earnings, with sales slightly below the mark, as the average prices on its cars dropped. In its earnings release, the company said it has weathered chip shortages that have plagued the auto industry in part by pivoting extremely quickly to microcontrollers, while simultaneously developing firmware for new chips made by new suppliers. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click the subscribe button at the bottom right and subscribe to Growing Wealth and hit the bell icon, so you can get our videos in very first moments. Even your little help will really work for us to grow. Tesla reported first-quarter results after the bell on Monday. The company beat expectations handily, buoyed by sales of Bitcoin and regulatory credits, but the stock dipped as much as 3% after hours, as investors digested the numbers. Tesla reported record net income of $438 million during the quarter, as well as earnings of 93 cents per share on $10.39 billion in revenue. Hear how the company fared in the quarter, compared with analyst estimates. Earnings 93 cents per share versus 79 cents per share, expected revenue $10.39 billion versus $10.29 billion expected, up 74% from a year ago. Net profit reached a quarterly record of $438 million on a GAAP basis, and the company recorded $518 million in revenue from sales of regulatory credits during the period. It also recorded a $101 million positive impact from sales of Bitcoin during the quarter. CEO Elon Musk electric vehicle business reported in the first quarter vehicle deliveries of 184,800 Model 3 and Model Y cars, beating expectations and setting a record for Tesla. However, the company also said it produced none of its higher-end Model S sedans, or Model 10 SUVs for the period ending March. It delivered 2020 older Model S sedans and Model 10 SUVs from inventory. The company said on Monday, it expects more than 50% vehicle delivery growth in 2021, which implies minimum deliveries, around 750,000 vehicles this year. The fact Tesla grew vehicle unit sales by more than 100% year-over-year, but grew service centers by only 28%, and its mobile service fleet by only 22%, that explains why some Tesla customers face frustratingly long wait times for repairs. Service expansion is not keeping pace with the volume of vehicles sold. Tesla said it has weathered chip shortages that have plagued the auto industry in part by evolving extremely quickly to new microcontrollers, while simultaneously developing firmware for new chips made by new suppliers. It did not disclose the names of its new suppliers. It also reiterated Musk's frequent claim that cameras, not radar, are a better path toward autonomous vehicles. AI-based software architecture has been increasingly reliant on cameras, to the point where radar is becoming unnecessary earlier than expected. As a result, our FSD full self-driving team is fully focused on evolving to a vision-based autonomous system, and we are nearly ready to switch the U.S. market to Tesla Vision, the company said in its earnings release. Revenue for its energy generation and storage business nearly doubled for Tesla versus the same period in 2020, when Musk said virus, then an emerging pandemic, had slowed its energy business to a crawl. But energy revenue declined from $787 million in the fourth quarter to $595 million in the first quarter of 2021. The company revealed in February it purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and would potentially invest in other cryptocurrencies in the future. By April, Bitcoin rose to record levels before pulling back. In its statement of cash flows, Tesla revealed that it had sold $272 million worth of digital assets, presumably Bitcoin, during the quarter. Many people in the crypto community were naturally shocked and disappointed to find out that Tesla had sold 10% of its BTC holdings in Q1 2021, the period that ended on March 31, 2021, after just a few weeks of buying Bitcoin. Dave Portnoy, the founder and president of Barstool Sports, who yesterday claimed that he had once again become a Bitcoiner, criticized Tesla and Musk for conducting a pump and dump operation, but Musk corrected him, saying that he has not sold any of his own Bitcoin holdings, and explained why Tesla had sold a small part of its Bitcoin holdings. Elon tweeted, "I have not sold any of my Bitcoin. Tesla sold 10% of its holdings essentially to prove liquidity of Bitcoin, as an alternative to holding cash on balance sheet." If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below and please hit the like or share button, we'd really appreciate it.